What up, dude?
I gotta get out in front of it. I took your bathroom.
I got some kava. And
Kava's the grains.
I think I don't know.
Do you want me to edit this part out?
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Well, dude, thank you so much for coming and getting out in front of that. Yeah, dude.
All right,
I think that's a good way to start the app. People like it. What's up? Kevin McGloin, half of the Prohibition Comedy Boys. So you sat there last episode.
Yeah. I like to keep it the same.
You like it there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, dude. I mentioned that you were in all black, New York-esque.
Yeah.
Kind of in all black. I've got a little bit
we're
of gray.
matching today.
But we're also New York City kids, so we appreciate the all black. And like, you can't really go wrong with the all black, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Get some white sneakers on there too.
Yeah, you got the Air Forces I see, and they're still looking clean. But it's raining outside, right? A little drizzly?
Little drizzly, but not really raining. Maybe earlier it was. I don't know.
You look tan. What's up with that? You running shirtless on the West Side Highway?
No.
If so, I haven't seen you.
No, you've been shirtless a lot.
Let's fucking
on the tennis court, right?
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, am I doing the shirtless thing too much? And then I think to myself, I don't give a fuck if I am.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
I haven't been running shirtless, but I don't know. People don't, when I'm pale during the winter, people don't expect me to get tan. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then I actually do quite a bit. I think it's the Korean, because the Irish people obviously can't tan. So I think my mom's Korean side, maybe they were peasants or something. They were out in the sun, so I built up a
used
tolerance.
to getting sun. It's so weird. You and I were talking about it briefly, but like being or living in New York, we're tan 6 months of the year, and then the other 6 we're just like crispy white unless we're going down to sunny climate. It's a little bizarre. Is that like normal to live like that? I don't know.
I doubt it. I mean, then you got to think about the people in Alaska, like, right? Isn't there periods of the year
but
where
I
they
think
get
like
nothing?
you were saying, being like Korean and adapting to the sun, I think they've adapted to just not having sun.
Right.
You know, like
but their
they're
suicide rates are pretty high.
Yeah, that's also true.
Colorado, because of the air, the less air and the altitude.
Oh, yeah.
I think they have the highest
Like thinner
suicide
air.
rate. Yeah.
Colorado, well, I think, and also maybe it was like over in that area, Oregon too, because of the rain.
Right.
So like the bad weather just really
bums you out.
Yeah, it's not great for humans.
Yep.
But it makes you think, should you be in Miami all year round? No, because it gets too hot for 3 months of the time. And then also, it's hard to like work hard when the weather is that nice. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being in high school and like having a beach like nearby.
Dude. Like you're supposed to study for the SATs after school. Forget about it.
Yeah. Do you know Michael Good?
Yeah, comedian.
Yeah. He's from Florida, and he was saying they would just like skip class during high school, go to the beach, like get trashed. I'm like, that would be the worst thing for me.
I think going to college down there or spending just like a not minuscule, but like not that many years down there is good for you because you kind of just experience everything else. But then like when I go out to LA, I'm like, I'm ready to come back after 4 days just because things are too slow. Like New York's pace and weather don't really coincide. I feel like if we had great weather and the pace that we have, the rent would probably, believe it or not, be more expensive. I think.
The whole New York's the best city in the world thing.
You grew up here, so
I have to run with it. But at the same time, anytime I've left New York recently, I guess just because I've gotten older, I'm like, this is so much better.
Really?
I was up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's just so nice, clean,
but
the water.
In fairness to New York, that was probably the nicest time of the year in Portsmouth.
Oh, for sure.
Maine.
For sure. Yeah, the winters are probably fucking terrible.
Yeah, dude, and there's not much to do also.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're just like, is this it? Like, do I need a homeless person breathing down my neck at West 4th Street to feel like I'm, living life, like I'm moving the needle?
I'd say
on life?
potentially yes.
Yeah, honestly, maybe.
It's diverse enough. But you guys are doing shows all over the place while I check my phone, just make sure Matt isn't lost. But you guys are doing a show where, dude? Like, I saw a flyer of yours recently. Where are you doing the show?
Yeah, we're going to...
Albany or no?
We're going to Buffalo.
There you go.
There we go.
Keep going.
I got racially discriminated in for the first time in my life. It was crazy. I was I was walking out. There was a homeless guy near the entrance. I'll just wait for this shit to start.
Welcome. Come on in. Is it raining out there?
McCoy must be in here.
Let's
No, God. Jesus Christ. Take a seat. You're interrupting.
Yep.
You walked in at a perfect time. Matt McCoy, show your
time.
face. I think this is exactly what
What's
happened
up,
in the last
babies?
episode, too.
Yeah.
What's
We
up,
got
my
it popping.
babies?
Yeah, professional.
Have you guys seen each other?
unprofessional.
Hello? Can you guys shake hands?
Nah,
This
I'd
is
rather
literal
not.
We don't
deja
even.
vu.
We don't
I'd rather
even know. We
not.
don't even do that.
Matt,
anymore.
you're
You
wet
can't
before
white
the
trash.
podcast?
Yeah, dog. I fucking was.
Well,
out
we
there
appreciate
fucking
you
getting
staying wet.
Dirty.
So Kevin was just racially discriminated at a chain here in New York.
Good.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Get to it.
No, I was
Good.
walking out, a homeless guy. He's near the door. I'm walking out with my girl, and he goes, "Don't forget your chopsticks."
Whoa.
Yeah, and then I was like looking back.
You took him out of your bag.
After I was
You're like,
leaving.
I didn't-
Yeah. I was
Stabbed him in the neck.
looking back. I was like, what the fuck? And then my girl had no clue what I was doing. She's like, why are you looking back? Like, what? I was like, you hear what he said to me? She's like, no. I was like, or she did. And I was like, he said, don't forget your chopsticks. And she was like, why did he do that? And I was like, he said that because I'm Asian. And she's like, oh, like she completely forgot.
Stop
I was
Asian hate.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
You don't really
We've been
look
saying it.
Asian, especially for like a first appearance. I'm surprised that somebody would notice that and then immediately say something racist to you.
He was eating ice cream, which was weird too. He brought ice cream
That's a
in
flex
Cava.
too, dude. Kind of
Yeah.
eating ice cream was like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, or maybe it was gelato.
And what'd you do about it?
You think someone bought him the ice cream? Or like
yeah, who's giving out
like
ice
for
cream to the
lunch.
homeless?
I hope not. I hope not.
Who's giving out ice? That's actually a good business model. That could be like a nonprofit. Maybe I'll start that shit.
Matt, how was your summer, bro? We talked
It was
about
good,
Kevin's
baby.
summer.
It was
Let me
good,
make sure
man.
we're
It
all
was
lined
fucking
up. Yeah.
phenomenal. I got a baby on the way.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Dude, and you and I actually ran into each other on the street the
We
other day.
did.
You remember
Yeah, you
that?
saw
That was-
my girl. She was pregnant.
That was nuts. She was pregnant.
He's not ready for fatherhood.
Yeah. I
Well,
know
not
that
yet,
for a
but
fact.
apparently what happens as soon as it comes out, you're ready.
You're ready. You figured it out.
You've never heard
I've
this?
never heard that. I don't know.
I just don't think he has a lot of confidence in me.
lot.
I think that's what it is.
Well,
Here's
I think,
the thing.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't do any worse job than most of our parents did. You know, you ever think about that?
100%, bro.
Your parents
People
didn't know what
figure
the
it
fuck
out.
they were doing. They figured
Yeah, but
it
look
out.
how you turned out.
Well, that's
a
what I'm
disgrace.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think Matt's a good guy.
He is right. Ted's right. Ted's the positivity I needed in my life today.
go,
you know what I
dog.
mean?
And also, you know what? You're in your 30s. You're ready to go. People have had babies when they're 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and they've figured it out.
And they've thrown their life away, and that's fine. You know?
Well, apparently, like as soon as you have a kid,
yeah.
it's
It's
literally different.
yeah, everything's different. That's what I hear, bro. That's what I hear. But we also know like a lot of comics that have kids, so I feel like all right about it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if I have any questions and shit, I'll just go to them. But like, because they
Really,
figured it
your
out.
first bit of advice would come from a comic?
Yeah, there's a few particularly that I'm like, all right, they might be.
Well, they're in the same line of
responsible.
work. In fairness,
Yeah, how do you-
That's- how do you manage the
figure it
nights,
out? Sure. That's true.
sleeping and
Absolutely.
stuff?
Right.
Absolutely. Who was the best episode recently? Who's been the best episode? Because I'm trying to figure out how we top that. Does one come to mind? Because we got to top that today.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Nothing sticks.
Last
Are you
time
being
you guys
nice?
were on, we
Are
had
you
a good
being
time.
nice? I feel
Maybe,
like- yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like
Yeah.
all of them are great. I learned
Yeah.
so much about everyone.
Yeah.
which is great. When we were
Yeah.
talking about sleeping, how many hours a night are you boys sleeping?
I'm not.
You guys
sleeping
getting
a lot.
enough?
I'm not sleeping a lot. I'll be honest.
You got to catch up.
Yeah. I'm. Well, you know what I should do is probably should try to do it now while I can.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like get like 100 nights in a row of 12
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, I do like 5. I do 5 or facts.
5 or 6?
5 or
Sweet
6,
Donnie
yeah.
T?
Yeah,
This guy's
buddy.
like Trump over here.
I don't know. I hear if you drink, like each drink takes off like 30 minutes of like real sleep. So even if you're like asleep when you're drunk, you're not really like getting sleep.
Sleeping. Yeah.
So I guess I would
Man, maybe
subtract
that's my
like
problem.
Yeah, it probably is. Like I would subtract like 2 hours from like what I feel like I normally get.
Do you guys remember waking up sometimes like and being hungover, but feeling euphoric and feeling some of the best you've ever felt? Do you guys ever have that in your life?
I don't know if I've
Young
ever had
20s.
that.
I've never had that in my life.
That's the complete opposite for me now. I haven't had a drink in like 5 months, just purely based on
Yeah.
like I haven't really had anything fun enough to drink
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Like I'm going to a wedding this
But you
weekend.
didn't
Maybe
stop
I
drinking.
will.
You're just like, I'll do it if it makes sense.
I think.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at. Still
I wish I could
smoking
think that
nugget.
way. I go, it's Monday, I'm bored. Let's have a drink.
Well, it's distracting to also be in the industry that we're in, nightlife
Yeah.
and comedy
Yeah.
and drinking. Really
But if you
goes hand in
smoke, at
hand.
least you have something that
That's
you know,
true.
fucking, you know what I mean?
I've been taking cold showers recently, boys.
Cold showers.
No
I heard
hot
those are
water.
good.
It's fucking
not by
nuts.
choice. You're saying?
Well, imagine. No. I just don't use hot water anymore.
Oh, really?
It's been
You're becoming one of those
different.
like cold plunge guys.
Dude, oh my God, bro. Goggins is just in the shower with me.
He stopped drinking. Yeah, he's like fucking using cold water showers. He's gonna start giving master
dude.
classes after
We'll
this.
see. We'll see, dude. And we were
Let's
talking
go.
about getting tan a little bit. I've been running on the West Side Highway with my shirt off, tarps off. You ever do that?
I do. I actually go up and down there a lot now recently.
Really?
Since I
He
became-
doesn't
gotta see
exercise.
yourself.
You don't exercise.
I
What are you
bike a lot.
talking about?
Fucking your boy runs.
No,
runs. You run a lot.
You're an e-bike
Yeah,
guy.
almost
Yeah,
every
I am
day.
an e-bike guy though. Yeah.
That's interesting.
pedaling.
Yeah, not a lot of pedaling, not a lot of activity. But I do run a lot though, dog. I run. I did a. Have you ever done a marathon?
No.
No, you should do one of those.
You've done
Now that you're in the motivational
multiple-
stage,
but
of
bro,
life,
that's a
let's
lot of fucking miles.
You're right,
As
bro.
opposed to just like being consistent and running 3 miles every day.
Yeah,
It's better to do that.
true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Especially, I don't think running marathons is actually good for your body.
No, I can't.
I think with
imagine
marathons
it
too,
is.
it's like there's easier ways to get attention.
that
Like, you don't have to. It's
is
really
true.
all right. Fucking,
That is
just be a
true.
comedian. Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
Just, that's which everyone is choosing these days. Anyway.
When did you run a marathon?
I've ran a bunch.
A bunch?
Yeah, I've ran a bunch.
You've
but-
ran the New York one?
Yeah, I did 1 year. Yeah.
Oh.
It was cool. It wasn't like Boston cool, but it was cool.
What was your mindset on like mile 20? What do you mean Boston cool?
Like Boston's. Is
that a dig?
New York was cool, man. It was actually really cool. I'll say that. It was really cool, but it's just like Boston was like a different, like, because they let all the kids out of school. So like there's literally, and there's like 100 colleges
Oh, so
in
it's
the Boston area.
during the week.
It's during the
'cause
week.
I feel like New
They
York
let
is
'em-
Sunday.
Yes, it is exactly. And so they let all the kids out of school. They're hammered drunk. So you're going by them. They're giving you beer.
Oh,
they're
bro, I was
fucking-
thinking
it's
like
a
middle
party.
schoolers. hammered drunk.
No,
Maybe.
that would be dope too.
Maybe.
That actually might be more
Wait,
fun.
so what do you think in mile 20 though? Like I imagine you're on
just
the
get
verge
through
of
it.
giving up. Yeah.
Just get through it. Yeah. You're fucking like, this sucks. Let's
a
just
couple
get through it.
granola bars during it, or no?
No, that's bad. That's too much chewing.
Really?
Yeah, it's too much chewing. You
Don't-
gotta use like
isn't
the,
that a thing? Aren't
you
you
gotta,
supposed
no,
to?
you got to use the gels.
Oh yeah.
The gels is where it's
What
at.
happened to Power Bar? You guys remember those?
Yeah,
Those like mushy bars. You remember that?
I do remember
I'm a
those.
big bars guy.
Nah, bars. Yeah, those are too much. Those are like hard to chew too.
Yeah, they
you know
are.
what I mean. You're fucking.
They
think
stick to your
that's why.
teeth too.
Yeah.
And then you have to shit
It's like
immediately
Laffy
after.
Taffy. Speaking of, yeah, exactly. Did you have a Power Bar before you came over here, bro?
No,
Or you
no.
just went straight to Kava.
No, it was kava. It was the lettuce, the roughage, the fiber. Just letting,
Where were you at
letting it
before
out.
this?
Huh?
Where were you at?
Oh, I ate
before?
lunch at kava.
That's when you got assaulted.
No. That was like a
That was at a different Kava?
no, same kava a couple weeks ago. I'm still going back.
I'm happy you went back.
It's not kava's fault. It's,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
Eric Adams or whoever. I don't know.
What do you think about Eric Adams?
I think he's
I don't know much
fine,
about the
dude.
guy.
Yeah, to be honest, like I think the way that he acts is fine. But the migrants in the hotels now is an interesting play because you guys know Danny Meyer, this restaurateur, owns like a number of fancy restaurants in the city. So a hotel that he owned a restaurant in that had like a Michelin star became a migrant hotel. So he decided to close the restaurant.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, from like a business standpoint, from like a moral, ethical standpoint, was the right move. Because either way, he's going to have a 5-star restaurant with the migrants upstairs. Nobody's going to come into the restaurant. Or the other way, he's still like trying to put together this business. So
It,
it's just,
it could
like,
be
weird.
a cool thing though if there's migrants upstairs and you're in a Michelin star restaurant and they can kind of see you and you can be like, fuck you.
I mean, that's
doing
a
so much
thought
better.
too. If you were him, that
Just
could have
give
been
him
a play.
job. I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. He's doing that thing now too, where he like declared like a state of emergency that we wouldn't be able to.
That Eric Adams.
Yeah, that we wouldn't be able to like withstand like the amount of migrants that are being sent up here.
Dude, I watched a documentary on YouTube the other day. You guys know Tommy G? You ever watch his?
Yeah, I
YouTube
do.
stuff?
I do. He goes to like bad neighborhoods, right?
So he went to the border and he was talking to migrants for, I guess, whatever, hours. And it was just crazy, man. How people legitimately want to come to New York and the United States and are willing to die for it.
Damn, dog.
So we're blessed, bros.
Yeah, we really are.
American dream, huh?
Well, you're complaining about mayors.
dude. Yeah,
and
we're not
just-
complaining about. We shouldn't complain about shit.
Yeah,
man.
we should never complain.
You know what I'm saying? I like that wedding ring you got
Thank
on
you,
there.
buddy. I appreciate it.
I
That's
don't
just
know. I got a lot to complain about.
Yeah,
I got a
what?
lot to complain about.
I understand the chopsticks reference at Calvo, okay? You can complain about that. You
What a
don't.
fucking
These
pussy.
people moving into my neighborhood, I just can't.
No, I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like a sore back, and that will just consume my mind all day.
Yeah.
Isn't that annoying? How like no matter what, if you're physically ill at the moment, you're like, I will do anything to just not be ill.
I feel like you're a positive guy though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like much stuff gets
I
you
am,
down.
but it's also like
You get a lot of back pain?
When I'm not a lot, but I
blowing
had
your back
the other
out,
day.
buddy? What's going
I had
on?
the other day. It's hard to be positive when somebody's blowing my back out. Yeah, we'll see if that
What do you
makes
think
the
the back
cut.
pain?
We'll see if that makes the
Where do you think the
cut.
back pain's coming from?
I think just sometimes I just
Tennis?
maybe am becoming a more new shell of myself, and it's
You gotta
just
get
my
back.
older,
body is
though.
like-
You're getting older.
You got to get back on
Nah,
the
but I'm athletic,
you got to
I
get
think.
back on the red meat. That's what it is. That's what it is. You want to be if you want to be cold plunge guy,
Yeah.
you can't be scared of the red meat, dude. Carnivore MD.
Get him on that Joe Rogan.
Let's get on the animal-based diet,
over
dude.
to the dark
Enough of
side.
this pussy shit, all right?
do you guys ever hear like the carnivore diet? It just
I
sounds
have, yeah.
savage.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Eat straight steak,
You know what
breakfast,
though,
lunch,
man?
and dinner.
People say that works. I'm like, maybe it does. It's like bacon. It's like shit you'd want to eat. You know what I mean? It sounds good. So it's like I wouldn't.
I also just feel
I
like
understand why people want to do it.
back 1,000 years ago when we were hunting our own food and like we can only eat meat, like obviously your body's going to adapt to only eating meat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
now when
Yeah.
you're able to just get fruit and somebody else kills your meat, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, it's different.
True.
So I feel
Are you
better.
are
eating
you
fruit.
good about making like all of your like vegan stuff like real flavorful and stuff? Like, are you a
Nah,
good cook
dude,
with
I'm
it?
terrible,
Really?
bro. Like
Yeah,
I would
I feel like that makes it really
I'll take
hard to be a
black
vegan,
beans
man.
and chickpeas and literally just put it in a bowl.
Really,
and
dog.
put some hot
Do
sauce
you eat a lot
on
of
it.
French fries? I feel like that's like the vegan cop out. It's like, oh, it's healthier, but like then you just eat shit like French fries and stuff.
Maybe, but yeah, that's only when like I'm eating out.
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
just when there's
Yeah.
not many options and shit.
Yeah.
But here in New York City, there's a ton of like
So
vegan
many. I
options.
mean, the most probably in the world, second to London, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Right now. So it's definitely becoming easier.
Yeah. Bear Burger. What do you think? Do you like Bear Burger?
Yeah, they're all right.
It's all right.
Best
It's like,
like
a chain, yeah.
best like vegan burger out there.
I gotta say Neat Burger, bro.
Neat Burger.
I gotta say Neat Burger for real.
Neat Burger.
They
You better
make-
fucking sponsor this shit.
They do. I mean, we had the first annual
Yeah, I
TED
saw
Jones-
it.
Neat Burger
All right.
eating
Yeah.
contest, dude.
So,
you think I just
I take
gave
that
them
back.
a free sponsor,
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
But they make their own meat in the lab over there, and it's not anything impossible
Isn't
or
that
beyond.
Bill Gates though? Like that Bill Gates
no.
synthetic meat? All right.
Yeah.
No, because it's
They're
not
shipping overseas.
It's not replacement meat. I don't think you'd call it. You call it like soy protein with chickpea.
Or would you
protein
be
type.
allowed to have the mushroom burger at Shake Shack? You ever have that?
Probably. I
it's just
think if
mushrooms,
it's just
right?
mushroom, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fried mushroom.
yeah, likely, yeah.
Oh, then there's-
if things are
Actually, there's cheese in that. Shit.
well, if things are on like cooked on the same stove, it kind of depends. If I can do it without being on the same stove, I
right.
prefer that. But if
Yeah.
it is, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
I go in there. I go, are there any seed oils here? Fuck out of my face.
Yeah, seed oils are making a big freaking stink in the news now, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
loving it.
Yeah,
but
that's
it makes sense because like when you have some of these vegan meals and people, you know, you're talking about seasoning it.
Yeah.
it really affects the taste of it when you just
sure.
lather it in seed oil. It tastes
Yeah.
better, but like, so I'll just feel like shit the next day if I do
I've
that.
definitely had vegan shit where it was like good as fuck, but it was because it was like crazy seasoned and like they,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I was like, damn, I couldn't. Like I was like, this is fucking. I don't want this at a restaurant.
You got to kind of like the avocados, I guess things that are kind of replicate the meat version now,
Right,
just because we're
right.
so used to eating meat. Like I ate meat
Right.
for like 27 years, dude.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the things that taste like it.
Well,
or
you
have
were
the
asking about
consistency like
mushrooms.
it.
Speaking of things that we're eating, have you ever tried eating mushrooms before? I've been on a kick with that, doing it once a week at least.
Oh, let's hear about it.
Microdosing mushrooms. That's what I've been doing this
So
summer.
a good
If I'm
amount
gonna be
of
honest with you, that's what I've been doing.
A good amount of people have told me
Yeah.
about it. Let's hear about it.
So, I mean, look, man, there's nothing to really report other than like I felt phenomenal. You just like, you also get in touch with your feelings, something this kid should probably do.
What?
And yeah, he's fucking suppressed
talking
everything.
about?
Like it's
Needs to take
fucking
ayahuasca.
terrible.
Talking about, I'm a
kid.
man. I drink.
No,
I drink
yeah,
and I
there you go.
suppress.
And
That's
you
what-
eat red meat.
Yeah, that's what's
he's
wrong with
red
our.
meat.
That's wrong. That's what's wrong with our society these days. It's
Fucking
not enough
baby
of that.
Rogan over here.
Me and Sean Strickland,
Yeah.
two men that this world needs.
Yep. And so I'd like, I don't know, man. It fucking like opens up my mind, and I don't know, I like it. I've actually gone on stage recently on mushrooms a couple times.
Whoa.
And, once was, but the
How
other
do
was
you
fun.
take it? Like through little chocolates or?
Yeah, I took it through
capsules?
chocolates. Yeah.
Okay.
But then I've also tried it through just straight up eating the mushrooms.
That is like a little bit more risky because like you don't know how you're
because at
gonna
least
react,
the chocolates
right?
they've cut it down.
Yeah,
Like
like
you
a
know
dosage.
exactly what you're getting to.
Right.
The grams.
Like the last time I had mushroom, it's just like anytime somebody talked to me, it sounded like an alien's voice. And it
Yeah.
like freaked me out a little bit. It's like,
You know, Did you feel like? Have you ever done Molly?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
in
it
college.
felt kind of like Molly, a lesser version of Molly.
And like more natural, where like
yeah,
it
like a
kind of keeps
natural,
the
more
same high.
doesn't
the whole
last
time.
as long.
I like to keep it clean with cocaine.
Yeah, there
nice,
you go.
nice. Everyone knows that's fucking
That
hot. in the
Colombian
street.
powder.
Yeah, fucking sprinkling
Bro,
a
but
little.
you can't even do that anymore. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe you do.
Sprinkling a little fentanyl.
Well, do you have
You know what I mean? It's fucking little fentanyl in that bad
little
boy. And let's
dash
fucking
of
make it
seasoning.
Little
Yeah.
dash of fentanyl. Never hurt anybody. Come on.
Do you keep like a set on you?
No.
Like a little kit that
Is that what
fentanyl
you call it,
kit?
a set?
I think they have
Bang
like
a set? You want to
You'll bang out a set before you snort that line.
No, I mean, like,
You were semi
I've
kidding.
dabbled,
Right,
but I
right.
don't, yeah, it's not like
Right,
a
it was
rip
just-
and blow.
Yeah.
It's still pretty prevalent, but I feel like people are toning down with it. I don't know.
I believe
What do you guys
like
feel
everybody's
about
doing now the strips thing because everyone's scared.
I feel like it's still super I feel like in the last few years, cocaine has like made like a big comeback.
Yeah.
I guess just in like my
But I do
day
think
job,
people are-
my day job circle,
Yeah,
like just
at least
all
in
these,
and in
all these
finance it
fucking
is for
kids and like, yeah, I feel like it's
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say though? Sorry.
No, I don't know. I
especially being on the internet? Yeah,
I wonder. I mean, you think Logan Paul's gonna win? He's bigger.
Yeah,
He
he
also
He
looks.
really
is for
has
sure.
to.
He
I
looks
think.
juiced like to the fucking gills,
Bro.
dude.
That's
He's
the
on.
one thing about.
Yeah.
You see
Like-
Shawls ask him, and he was like, "No, I'm not, dude. Like you've taken on the sauce,
Dude,
before,
anyone
bro.
who looks like
I
they
work out
just
more
did-
than him, and I don't
Yeah.
look like that.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Have you taken the juice?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but no,
Really?
I've never been on the sauce.
I feel like anyone who looks like they did bicep curls 2 minutes ago
Yeah.
all the time is on
the
fucking
vein
steroids.
on the
Yeah.
bicep is like kind
Yeah.
of
Jake
like his-
definitely
of
looks
that.
like because all the acne and stuff that
Yeah.
kid's going through.
who?
Jake, his brother, Jake
okay.
Paul.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm pretty sure is on it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, there's so many different forms of steroids nowadays that like people will be like, well,
Yeah. But
technically,
they're
I
also
didn't
not
take
getting
Dianabol.
tested, so they're also not getting
Yeah.
tested. You know what I mean? So they can do
Yeah.
whatever they want.
But if somebody just takes like a month long cycle of SARMs, like they'll get bigger. They'll gain like
Yeah.
15, 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, it's some roommates in college that were doing that.
mermaids.
Roommates.
I mean, I was like,
Wait,
damn.
dude, that I know you're not that old, but like that long ago, I feel like it's just been within like the last 3 or 4 years. No, well, I guess it was kind of when
I
you
guess
were
that
around
was.
school.
Yeah,
They
it
were
was
ahead
like,
of their time, Victor.
that was like that was like four or 5 years ago.
So how did they look after we're taking SARMs?
No, they were big. They were big kids. Like one of them was doing like bodybuilding competitions like after college.
Yeah.
And then another one, no.
Isn't that
I
an
thought about
interesting
doing it.
play?
I think it-
You did?
I think it
Yeah,
fucked
for
them
taking
up.
sure.
steroids or like
Yeah,
taking
I bought
SARMs?
some actually.
No, you
Bought some
didn't.
illegally overseas and had them shipped, and then they were in pill form, and I took like 2 days worth, and then I just remember being like, man, what the fuck am I doing this for? I was like, because I also didn't research enough, because you're supposed to cycle on, cycle off, and do it in the correct way. And I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm gonna fuck my endocrine system up. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
and
this.
not
I
be able
just-
to have
Yeah,
kids.
so I was like, fuck all this.
Thank
I'm not
God.
gonna
That's
do
why I
that.
take Alpha Brain.
Yeah.
Nice
This
plug.
is just morphing into Joe Rogan over here.
Nice plug.
Carnivore diet.
But what do you think? You, like people who compete at that, I wonder what the real draw is, man. Because people know it's so bad for you. It's like smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
doing the steroids.
You know, I don't know.
I think it's a different type of. It's just another vice, kind of. You know.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
like I people who are obsessed with the gym. I'm not saying it's as bad as something like drinking, but it is a vice in its own. I feel like they just get obsessed with how they look, and those people who work out all the time, they are looking in the mirror at themselves like fucking 24/7. So it's like a
100%.
different kind of like
Checking their abs,
vanity
definitely.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get it, but I mean, it apparently takes years off your life. How were you feeling mentally during it? Like, did you feel any difference?
I
or
didn't
no?
feel. Well, I only did it for 2 days. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But like I
Didn't really
did.
feel
I was
anything.
wondering. I was like, I wonder if this will make me feel weird or fucking extra aggressive. Because at the time I didn't need to be. So I was like, I didn't. You know, I don't need any more. Now if I actually thought about taking what's the stuff to get your test out? TRT.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll
I
make
thought
you
about-
bigger too.
Yeah.
That'll
you got
definitely
low
get some
T.
weight.
Nah, I got high T.
Yeah,
But
low
bro,
T.
they say in your 30s,
Yeah.
mid 30s, low 40s, you can
Good
take
thing to
that
do.
stuff.
But also it's like a fountain of youth almost, apparently, from what I've friends who have taken it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you feel good.
Yeah.
But it's also the same thing. You got to do it the right way.
And you got to do it the rest of your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Most likely.
Well, that's another thing too. Yeah.
I feel like Dana White, I mean, he admittedly took it.
Yeah.
And then he seems like he's kind of weaning off a little bit because I see him getting skinnier.
Yeah. No, he's done some stuff where like I guess he went into this doctor and the guy told him like, yo, you only have
You're
like
gonna
20
die.
years. Yeah, you have like
less.
10 years.
Well, was that because of like
crazy.
fucking sleep apnea or something?
I think it was a lot of different things.
Yeah,
and so
it was
like
all
he
combined,
basically
yeah.
helped him like
Gary Barek is his
Yeah.
name, the health guy. And
Helped
he
him,
works
like-
with Grant Cardone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh it was. That's
It's
right.
like the
He-
10X health. now.
Yes.
Grant Cardone, big sales guy. Sales guy, you guys.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ted Jones, the next Grant Cardone. Let's go.
Give me your
This is
money.
great branding though, by the way. But no, man. So I do think about that stuff. I'm like, man, I want to take that test, but that's like $500 or something just for them to report back and tell you.
Yeah, I remember like
changes you need
Steve
to
will
make.
do it, was talking about it. But like, are people trying to live longer? Is that the new thing? Like,
I feel like, yeah.
You know, like people are trying to legitimately live to 100 now. Like people are
Not
talking
us.
about
We're
it.
trying to kill ourselves. But
Yeah. There's a big thing with just like this carnivore diet, like all these like little lifestyle changes people are doing. I don't really hear them though talking about living longer. I feel like it's more about like feeling better.
I agree,
in the
actually.
moment.
Yeah.
But it's just, I
Yeah.
feel like it's just because we're fucking bored as a society. Like
Yeah.
it's just like not enough.
which is the same reason we like all the drama with
Yeah.
Logan Paul and them. It's just looking for like any sort of
just
like
bored.
entertainment.
I think also though within like the last 50 years, we've been fed so much wrong information by the
Yeah.
government. You know, like
Yeah.
whole milk is good.
Yeah,
3
you remember
meals
the
a day
food?
is
I was
good.
talking about this the other day. The food pyramid. That's such
Yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at it, like,
it's like
this is
flip the
fucking-
opposite
Yeah.
direction. But I think it's because like the last 50, 75 years, like there's just been a
biggest
heap
lie
of bad
ever.
stuff.
Fucking egg yolks being bad for you.
Is it not bad?
Oh, and people were eating the egg whites
just
around it.
egg white. But like, if you only eat egg whites, you're a fucking pussy. You know? Yeah, get
look
some
at
egg yolks in
Rogan.
there. Get some fucking protein, some real
Yeah.
protein, some fat, healthy fats in
Some
there.
pea protein.
Yeah,
Carnivore
dude.
diet again.
Come
Here
on.
we go. Fuck
Come on.
yeah. Is this auto? Are these crystals, buddy?
Yeah.
Who gave you those,
Rose
L'Oreals?
Amazon.
Amazon.com.
Shout out my boy
It's a
Jeff
L'Oreals.
Bezos. Let me get a quick bill.
What's he up to
Yeah.
these
Dun,
days?
dun, dun, dun. He looks shredded. You see him hug Bieber the
Yeah, I
other
was
day?
gonna say he looks huge. But speaking of fucking steroids, 1,000%.
Sorry, Kevin. Are we interrupting you?
Sorry about that.
Oh,
That was rude.
shit. Did you just
Yes.
get a serious text or what?
Yeah, my fucking. I can't even
yeah,
say
I
that.
bet we can. Don't, because it's just going to lead to more work.
It's just
To
gonna.
bleep out more girlfriend
gonna-
wife stuff.
No, I was. Yeah, it's like someone actually dies.
Yeah. I love how you just skipped over someone dying.
What?
Did you say you just someone died?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say someone died. And I was like, I shouldn't say.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Because this will live on the internet, like, for
Buddy,
evs. What's
is
up?
this auto tune? Can you
Auto-tune?
like do like auto tune?
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You can,
Yeah,
right?
some of them have things on it, but you won't be able to hear it since your headphones aren't on, which I don't mind. It's cool.
Buddy, by the way, we went to this this guy that we know, comedian. It's the reason I'm asking. And he had this board up there, similar, it looks just like this. And he was up there. He plays like the guitar and shit. And he was like going between auto tune and all this
Yeah.
different shit. And he had like all this stuff like on the screen behind him, like all these images and shit. I was like, this isn't necessarily comedy, but it's like I feel like it's like a next wave of comedy.
Yeah, dude. Well, in LA, there are a lot of musical comedians. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys notice that, but like comedians will go up there
Yeah, he's
with
from
a
LA.
guitar
Yeah.
and just start singing stuff.
Yeah. Kevin loved it. That's Kevin's type of shit.
All right, let's talk about the traveling Prohibition Comedy Boys. You guys have 3 shows, 3 days, 3 flights.
3 flights, 3 days.
When is that?
We get after it.
October, first week of October. So
yeah.
coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah. Come to fucking Buffalo, New York. Oh, the Buffalo fans.
See the caption of our Instagram post yesterday or no?
Maybe.
was not
You wanna-
positive.
you wanna talk?
It would not be Ted
Oh
Jones.
shit, dude!
It wouldn't
oh
be
my
Ted
god, I
Jones
did
approved.
fucking see it. We're not even gonna talk about it. Hopefully, you guys will change that one.
No, we didn't, but I'll erase it probably eventually.
No,
But we
so
always
nobody
do.
will ever know what we're talking about.
That was one half of
Yeah.
Prohibition that wrote that,
was
one.
me. That was me.
That's high, you know.
Actually, speaking of very positive person, Glorielle's texted me and she goes, "That was very Gemini of you." And I was like, "Yeah,
Are you Gemini?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah."
All right.
What are you?
Scorpio.
You're Scorpio.
I think being boys, Geminis and Scorpios get along. It's just like if we,
Really?
started scissoring, it'd be an
Hell
issue. Yeah, dude.
Hell
But
yeah.
like lovers, I think Scorpio and
Couple
Gemini
1-2
don't
lovers.
work.
Yeah.
Being
What
lovers.
about?
Yeah, what are you, Kev?
Capricorn.
What's that?
a
July?
pussy- It's a pussy
No,
zipper.
January.
Oh, okay.
You're a
New
January
Year's,
kid?
maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know his birthday?
No.
Bad person.
No, I
Bad
did not.
person.
Did you know mine?
No, you're
All right.
think so.
Let me ask you
You're
guys
in
this.
like you're in
You know
like
what we should do? We should play a
Let's
game
hear
where
it.
you ask me this question.
I was gonna say, like, he
you're in,
puts
like-
up the sign, like, what's his favorite
you're
sandwich?
in you're in fucking August.
No.
Wait, but what do you
June,
guys?
idiot.
What's the weirdest conversation you guys have ever talked about? If you don't even know each other's birthday,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that we. No, you're good, buddy. I'll figure it out.
Jesus
I don't think.
Christ.
What is
it's
this?
tough. You got it. You got that side. Now do the other side.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
You know what?
Oh, you had it.
Yeah. I
had it.
I had the.
It can't be that hard. Give me that shit.
No. So here's the thing: we don't ever talk about anything real. It's hypothetical situations all the time, and just dumb stuff.
It's
And
like
just-
a Rubik's cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, dumb stuff.
Oh,
All right, well,
there
that's
you go.
fun though. That means that
It
you're
is-
good. You're good. You're good. It's there. It's there. Give it
Yeah,
to him.
you
Give it
got
to him.
it.
No, just give it to him. It'll adjust.
Yeah, all right.
Two hands. Two hands. Two hands. Welcome, Matt
There it
McCoy.
is. Like she said, two
There you
hands.
go.
Perfect.
Yes, she said it.
Yeah, we don't really talk. We don't ask him.
How long have you guys?
What?
When did
What
I?
are you talking about?
I don't ask you a lot.
I always call you. I say, "How are you?" And you get all you get all weird about it.
No,
Like, how am I, dude? I'm fucking alive. All right,
Yeah,
I'm okay.
I call him sometimes on vacation. I just go checking in. And I go, "Are you doing okay?"
I go, "Shut the fuck up! What are you talking about?"
Nice.
That's
You know, what's he? What are we doing?
Why
here?
don't you like that, dude? He's being a
Yeah.
concerned friend.
Because we're fucking men. You don't have to do that shit. Come on.
Just let our guard down.
No, that's what they're trying to. That's what they're
That's
trying
what
to.
they want.
That's what they
Yeah,
want.
it
dog.
is. It is.
Fuck
It is.
yeah,
They're just
man.
encouraging all this like just soft behavior.
Did we ever talk about where you guys met? I'm sure we probably
Yeah, we
have.
did.
Where? Quickly.
At,
for the people who didn't get
at
part
the
one.
world,
Eastville
the world
Comedy-
famous Eastville Comedy Club.
Yeah, yeah. We don't. Yeah, we don't really talk about serious things. Ask us some questions and let's see who gets what right.
All right. Where does Matt live? What street?
He's on.
And we'll have that shit. Yeah, we'll
That's-
bleep it
but
out
that's-
to give him privacy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't
That's
give a
yeah,
fuck.
but that's because I've been
come holler.
I've been to his house more than he's been
Okay,
to mine.
what's
So
the-
it's like he's on dip.
What was
6'10",
the
some shit.
What was the
Yo.
name of Matt's hometown growing up? Oof.
That's a good one. Good one.
Well, he always just says he's from Kansas City, Missouri. He doesn't get into like the fucking
You
trailer
know
park.
that about your
That's
boy.
He doesn't,
though.
he doesn't get
No,
into the
that's fair,
trailer
though.
park
That's
that
fair.
it is.
Yeah,
so
that's fair though.
you know.
That is fair. I always just
Yeah.
claim Kansas City because nobody knows St. Joe. So
Yeah.
that's fair. That one's fair. Brooklyn. Boom.
What's something that you guys know about each other that other people might not know, based on first glance?
Little
Yeah,
cock.
therapy.
Little ass cock.
Yeah.
I've seen that thing for sure. Actually, he's seen my cock. That's what's actually crazy about
When?
it.
Like in the sauna? Or-
Oh my god! I don't know. Did we talk about this last time?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Give it to me
No.
again,
I got
please.
dog. We went to California on the prohibition thing, and we stopped to take a piss real quick. I sat down because I had to take a
Well, we were driving down Highway 1. You know that like that
beautiful
scenic route.
scenic.
And
along like LA to San
from
Francisco.
we were coming down from San Francisco to LA. We both had to take or I had to take it. Yeah, we both had to take shits. So we just like there's nowhere to go. There's no bathrooms. There's no rest stops. Just like you got to keep going. So we just pulled over on the side and went into the woods, the side woods right off the highway.
So we go, and I sit down on a rock because I'm tired. I'm just fucking. I'm old. I'm like I'm gonna just fucking take a seat. So
I was
sit
like
down on this
squat
rock.
shitting like
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, get a
Yeah.
nice visual. And I was sitting. So then we get up, you know, I just, you know, we do our thing, hand shit or whatever, and we leave. And I like must have itched myself at some point. And dog, my shit started itching. I'm
Oh
like,
no!
what the fuck?
Poison ivy on the John.
Poison oak on the John. We did 2 hospital visits. This thing blew up.
Wait, what did? Like
My
your
cock, bro. My cock and balls.
was it big?
It was about it like that fucking seltzer bottle there.
Yeah.
Like probably on the
Bro, so that's the key? Just rubbing poison oak
yeah.
on your fucking
thicker, the
wiener?
thicker half of like where it you know it kind of like cones at the top.
Do you have a
there.
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah.
Pop it up right.
Yeah. No, you don't think I won't fucking.
Wait,
I'll show
I
you. I'll
wanna
show
see
you
it,
after.
though.
I will show you afterward.
Bro,
it was the craziest thing of all time. My head was just fucking.
the mushroom tip.
Yeah,
was
buddy. I
huge.
mean, it looked like a football helmet.
So what happened? What was the cure? Just cream?
They
put some milk on it?
They didn't diagnose it right the first time.
Well, we went to urgent care first, and if anybody doesn't know, urgent care is like the failed doctors. Like it's all hacks.
They don't
like,
give a shit.
They misdiagnose all the fucking. Every time I've been to an urgent care, I've had to go to a second like real doctor, and they've been like, they just didn't give you the right things.
Yeah. So they're like, you have a sexually transmitted disease. I go, guarantee I don't. But that's the kind of drugs that they gave me was to cure that. So then, of course, it gets bigger, worse. I mean,
they had a look at you. They go, "This guy's a piece of shit."
And then so then they finally give me what I need. But this is after 2 more days had gone by, and I was just in pure agony. I mean, I couldn't sleep, fucking laying next to each other in the same bed, and I'm just like, fucking.
Could you not pee either?
Oozing out. No, I could. It was just like, it was awful, dog. I thought I legit was looking down. I was like, this thing might not make it.
Oh my God, you thought you were going to chop it.
Yeah. I was like, fucking get it
You got to
off.
tell that story to your kid.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how like plants like this would just fuck your shit up and
your
people
whole shit
smoke
up, dude.
weed all the time? Like imagine
Also,
the first
too-
guy who smoked weed and he didn't get high and he was like, oh, I'll try it again.
Yeah. Or think about
Genius.
getting that back in the day and not having steroids to take that down. What happens? You just fucking just agony, pure agony, and die from cock disease.
Well, they would do like some like Zulu dance, and,
Yeah.
and then it'd go away somehow.
That's just a good question though. Like modern day health, man.
Yeah. Crazy, dog. Anyway, so you fucking seen my cock before, and you will, and you will too after this, buddy. Yeah,
Can't wait,
it was
dude.
crazy. I don't know, man. We do know some stuff about each other, probably, but not.
Have you guys met each other's families?
He's met my wife, and that's about good enough. Actually, you met my wife now too.
I met your in-laws. I feel like.
So did I, right?
Did you?
I met Amanda's mom, Amanda's sister.
Yeah, that's true. God, they hated you.
What?
What did he do?
They just didn't like him.
What are you talking about?
It's like this kid's bad.
What? They go. Oh, thank God, Matt. Thank God, Matt is a good partner to keep him in check. You
As
know?
they looked at Amanda and they're like, but this kid.
What?
Yep. No, he's met a couple of family members. We probably know each other a little bit better than what we think. I think maybe. Let's just fucking kiss.
I don't know.
I'm down. Yes, it's a clip.
Get away from
Get
me.
a clip, bro.
God.
Get a clippy clip, bro. I don't know, but anyway, no. Back to your original question before we got super.
Yeah, what
fucking-
was that?
Was the prohibition shit. So we're in early October. We're going to Buffalo for a one-nighter at Helium, and then Charlotte,
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Where are you from originally, bro?
I was born in Jersey, but when I was 6 weeks old, I moved
Oh,
here.
really?
So pretty much New Yorker.
In New York.
Yeah.
You should just leave that Jersey.
Bro,
part
I know.
out.
I think it gives me a little spice though, and I don't want people
Yeah.
finding out down the road that I lied the whole time.
Yeah,
Feel me?
like Steve ran his Izzy or whatever.
Oh,
You know about
you
that
hear
one?
this?
You know who Steve ran his Izzy
Poor
is?
guy.
Yeah.
And he was so good on the league, dude.
Fucking for like 20 years said that he was in 9/11 the day in 9/11 in the World Trade Centers on the day of 9/11, like working his day job, and that
Is he a comedian?
Yeah, and he like survived it or whatever, and then they found out like he was saying he worked for Merrill Lynch in the World Trade Center, but there was no Merrill Lynch office, and they like found out like 20 years later, and then he got in trouble. They were like, dude, why'd you fucking lie about it for all this time?
And he would tell the story on like all sorts of podcasts and shit.
Yeah, and then you had to come clean about it on like Howard Stern.
That's what I don't want. So yes, I was born in New Jersey. I was there for 6 weeks. New Brunswick Hospital.
Yeah.
Kid.
What would be the worst lie? The 9/11 thing or
Me.
hiding the jersey part?
I don't know. Up to the listener and viewer.
Which is why I now need to show my cock to the camera too,
Please.
just so they know I'm not lying.
Please.
You know? But anyway, no, buddy. So we're going to Charlotte too after that, which will be dope. And yeah, man. But we got to get you on one of these things. I feel like
Would
it
love
would
to.
be fun to do like a road.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, you gotta fucking start eating red
Also-
meat again. Though.
Also, wait, are
He's
you,
chain smoking by the time you
are
get
you guys gonna like film it a little bit? Do a little vlog action?
We probably
You know
should.
what? That would be fun if you guys bring like maybe a new or so comic that would agree to film the whole thing. If you could do 5 minutes on each show.
Yeah. No, I've thought about that. I did that with a couple
5
other
minutes to
guys.
vlog and blow the both of us.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, Jersey. No, I've thought about that actually, man. I wouldn't mind doing that. The only problem is that like a lot of
Nah,
these
we
things-
only hear solutions here. So let's hear
Yeah.
the solution.
There we go.
I
That's
feel like-
that's what I'm talking about.
I feel like it would be
We
the
need that
best
positivity dog.
format if we drove like long car ride. I feel like that's like the funniest shit. And then obviously like the actual event and all that. But like if you're flying like Spirit fucking economy, like that's not
But if you make it into
that's not good vlog material.
If you make it into one
jet.
vlog
Actually,
though,
might be
dude,
great vlog
yeah, I think it could be funny, and it's also just like more tiring to have somebody film you for a long ass drive like that. If you just did the 3 shows into one video, that could be fun.
I agree. The only problem is
So
that,
much
like,
editing after that.
So,
though.
but here's the thing too, though, man, is that like it's another like $1,000 probably to bring somebody along to buy their tickets, pay for another room.
That's true, but
all
maybe
that stuff.
you can have maybe everyone chip in. I don't know, $20, but
you're not
I
wrong.
hear you.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I also
But we
feel
probably
like
should
you want to do it.
You're not wrong.
You have to have like road stuff consistently though. I feel like if you're not, it's got to be like a series. You can't just like do this one off.
so
'cause then you just wasted money at that point.
I agree.
Like if there's no direction with it.
But why
then-
not do the series?
Well, that's
If
what
we
I'm
have
saying.
enough road stuff lined up though, you
True.
know, like
That's
But
what-
you guys have had a lot of road stuff lined up. Though.
Yeah, but not enough consistently, like back to back to back. But
What do
I
you
think
mean?
that might change, which is what I was going to
Yeah.
talk to you about this afterward. But
shit.
we might do some more shit. But
Nice.
before the end of the fall.
But I think that's when it starts. It's the first one, and then you go end of the fall, and then
Yeah.
whatever. There's not one till spring, not one till
Yeah.
summer. You just do in order.
I mean, look, Schultz did that, right? He did that with Dropping In, which I thought was like a cool series and a way to do it. And this is what I've talked to other headliners about, doing similar stuff to this, because they have the people already on the road with them. You might as well get the footage, right? But like Schultz did that thing where he did Dropping In, which I thought was cool. Is like, because when you go to these cities, you're not doing a lot during the day. So it's like, why don't we just do something to like create content? So Schultz, there one time he did they like rented tanks for a day, or they went paintball or whatever it was when they're in Florida.
turns into a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That'd be good.
Right? Yeah.
Oh
But
my
you can
God.
also, dude.
This is so random.
You get let me finish my point.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
bring it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You get a comic from that local town to
True.
film you for the day.
True.
That's a better way than
That might
doing
be
all the
easier.
flights and bringing
Yeah,
them from New York.
exactly.
From each town, you have someone do some time.
Now you're talking.
What were you saying?
But I feel like, I mean, I feel like that doesn't capture the complete, picture. But
It does in the edit, though.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah, you could edit it right.
A Dylan Dennis tweet. It was about Mr. Beast. It was someone took a screenshot. Mr. Beast was trending, and someone tweeted like a screenshot of that, and was like, "What did Mr. Beast do?" And then Dylan Dennis replied to that tweet, and it was like, it was on 9/11. He was like, he probably made a bunch of 9/11 victims, or he probably gave a bunch of 9/11 victims like $30 million, but they just had to hold their finger on like a car the entire time while watching their like family members die or some shit. I don't know. It's horrible. I couldn't. I should have read that one out loud.
Yeah,
like
maybe
word
should've.
for word. But
Isn't it fascinating though? Like how some of those videos are just like, I mean, you don't really have to think at all, and that's why
Yeah.
it's for the ages of like 4 years
Yeah.
old to
Yeah.
99 years old.
Right. But those are the guys who are really making money. Do
That's
you guys
true.
know how much the fucking guy who's basically the new Blues Clues guy online, I forget his name. Fuck, what's this guy's name? I wish I would know his name before I bring him
Steve.
up.
Oh, you mean the guy who like
He's doing like
reviews toys?
No,
that's
he
a
does all
kid.
these shits on like YouTube.
Yeah, maybe I've
but
seen
it's
that guy.
geared
He
towards
makes
kids.
Yeah, he makes like
He
30
makes-
mil or something.
No, 50 mil a year.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. You're just making dumb content for kids where they don't have to think, you don't have to think, and you're just fucking churning through that for 50 mil. I'm like, what am I should have fucked stand-up comedy. What
Well, you
am
got to
I
have
doing?
content for everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's really the draw.
It's really crazy, but like, I don't know. It makes me want to like quit.
Well, you're having a kid. That's a new start.
It's true. I'll get some content out of that little fucker.
That's definitely true.
you know?
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl, or care to share?
No, we're going to figure it out when it gets born.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it old school. So no
you got
reveal.
weak sperm, so it's probably gonna be a daughter.
But no reveal party? No popping the blue or pink
none of
balloon?
That, bro. That's not us. Yeah, my wife's pretty low key, so that was like
That's
her thing
dope,
either.
man. I think that's the way to be, bro.
Yeah, I also
That's
have
the
this
way to have
weird
a-
thing about like not putting my kid online, so I probably won't be doing content around it, which I probably should.
Well, you make
It's
jokes
the wrong
about
way to do. Yeah, hopefully jokes
fatherhood.
will come, but I
Right.
probably won't put it online and shit.
Yeah, that's an interesting play because you see sometimes those are the ones
It's
that
only a
get
matter of
millions of
time. You
likes.
start putting that kid on there for some views. I already know it. I already know
Was
it.
your K a
Blur
post?
face out, or put an emoji over it or something. I don't know.
Dude, I mean, the way social media apps are lined up now, you really never know, like, what is really okay. It's a blurred line, as we've talked
Yeah.
about previously. Like, is this really okay to showcase your child crying because he has peanut butter all over his body. Like he's gonna have to deal with that when he's in high school.
And this fuck just gave out my address earlier, so fucking that.
We bleeped it out.
Nice,
likely.
Beautiful. Thanks. Ted's
Ted's
a real one. You know what I mean?
No one's coming to your place in Astoria.
Ted's on the road. Ted's
No
in Buffalo and Charlotte like that.
No one's coming to your fucking place in Astoria. Shut the
fucking
fuck
boys.
up.
The boys.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog. No, yeah, I don't know. Odd.
Well, I mean, that makes me think of the fucking baby who was on the cover of the Nirvana album.
Oh,
and how, like,
Wiener,
30 years later, it was like suing him and shit.
Yeah.
That shit looked a lot like what you're gonna see when we put a picture up of mine from this Poison Oak stuff. Yeah, not much bigger. At the point.
That is crazy. Yeah, man. Kids don't really have a lot to say, dude. I was watching this short on YouTube talking about how Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis first made out on That 70s Show when he was 19 and she was 14.
Really?
On the show. Like, they aired it.
Yeah.
So, obviously, her parents were cool with it, but, like, can you even say your 14-year-old daughter is okay with that?
Right.
Damn. So if you think about it, he was kind of like, what's it called? Grooming her. Yeah. To a degree, they're married now. And they're definitely weird after they came out with the McMaster's note. You guys heard about that?
No, I didn't see that.
I heard about it, but I don't know the details.
Kind of crazy. So Danny McMaster's one of the guys from that show.
Danny Masterson, I think.
Danny Masterson, that's his name. Yeah. He's had like three, two or three rape cases. He's been charged for definitely.
Well, he just got convicted. 30 years.
Yeah. And so, but they wrote letters on his behalf talking about how good of a guy he is and all this stuff. And he's got a little girl. How can you send him to prison for this?
Yeah.
It's like, that's weird, dog.
Yeah.
Where does Hillary Clinton fit in all of this?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of tornadoes growing up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever like think that the tornado was going to take out your house? And you
No,
have to go
because
to the
I don't know
shelter?
if people know this. Like, tornadoes only run two directions. I want to say it's north and east. So if you're not in the west or south part of it, you're good. So you just got to know the direction.
Never heard that.
Yeah. So so we would watch tornadoes growing up from the front porch and shit, which is kind of crazy. I mean, obviously not if you were in the path and you knew shit was coming, but if you knew it wasn't coming towards you, yeah, you could just watch it from your front porch. So I remember, if you're not actually, it's probably wild if you don't grow up with that shit. Because I remember I brought some friends up from Texas, and the tornado signs were coming out, and they were fucking terrified.
Yeah, I bet.
But we realized we weren't in the thing, so we could watch it from the front porch. Dude, they were fucking ran outstairs. They were hiding. They were fucking out of their mind scared. But it was, But as long as you're not in that flight path, you're Gucci. There's a little knowledge for you, bitch asses.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That, bro.
Yeah, no
thank
problem.
you.
I'm a beacon of knowledge.
We haven't. Is it still bad weather season here in New York? I think we made it past it, like the past 2 weeks. So we were talking about, I don't know, was it before Matt got here?
Global warming either?
We were talking about how just 6 months of the year now being in New York, we're not going to get sun. But like the other 6 months, we will get sun. Is that healthy? What's the deal? What do you think?
Well, it fucking sucks is what it does. There's
it's not great.
literally no seasons now. You just get summer and winter. That's it. Fall, very rarely. That's like 2 weeks. And spring's not even exist anymore. It's just all rain for like fucking a month. But I don't know, man. What the fuck do I know? After I just said I'm a beacon of knowledge. Yeah, I don't know, dog.
You got a problem with the weather. You know who to take it up with, all right?
Donald J. Trump.
That was a good one. I like that one. You know I'm Jewish, right?
Yeah, that is true. Get the fuck out of here,
That might actually be good to wrap it up on, guys. That might actually be good. Guys, before we get out of here, please let us know where we can find you for real. Let us know your IGs and what you're excited about coming up in you guys' lives, because you guys do have very exciting things coming up.
On your
quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter Italian.
Matt,
Matt, why don't you start?
I'll start. You can find me at realmatt_McCoy. You know what I mean? Just in case you didn't know, now you know. And or at Prohibition_comedy, which you'll find us on tour.
Yeah, buddy.
I got a lot of tour dates coming up. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm booked and busy, bitch. So fucking come see your boy.
Where are those ticket links on the Prohibition Instagram?
Find that on mine. Yeah, come see me, babies. Come see me, my babies.
3 times, baby.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kevin McGloin.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah,
He's
you
got
can follow
nothing.
me
He's got
at Kevin.
nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
Guys, we're gonna end this positively.
Follow me at Kevin McGloin, McGloin. It's actually 2 N's in my username, but
What about the other Kevin McGloin? Are we gonna beat him down or what?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's some fucking kid in Ireland, I think.
Really?
Yeah, and
that.
so you know, like Matt said here, Prohibition comedy, going on the road. You know, gonna put out a couple movies. Gonna film a couple of movies,
Whoa!
dude.
Movies.
Yeah,
Don't tease
dude.
us. Don't tease
Yeah.
us. We want it.
Yeah.
We want it, guys.
And got some good stuff planned. You know,
Let's go.
just great.
Gentlemen, I will say I do love you guys coming on the couch. We always have a great conversation. And when I see you guys out, you guys are happy-go-lucky kids. So I always appreciate seeing you.
Even though it doesn't seem like it here, we definitely
No,
are.
you guys are. You guys are good kids.
Yeah.
Prohibition
Ted,
comedy. Yes.
Why is it that you say the N-word when the camera goes off?
Ted Jones World Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.